Welcome to News Laundry Chota Hafta. The complete episode is behind the paywall. Free में छोटा ही मिलेगा. For the full episode, subscribe to News Laundry and help keep news independent. NL Hafta is our weekly wrap of what made the news and what should have. We critique, we disagree, we agree, we debate, and sometimes we beat each other up, but it's all good fun. But if you subscribe on the other side of the paywall, you get the full uncut Hafta. You get a new podcast, Let's Talk About. You get comics and you get lots of other fun stuff.
This is a News Laundry podcast and you're listening to NL Hafta.
अंग्रेज अपना लगान और न्यूज़ लॉन्ड्री अपना हफ्ता कभी नहीं छोड़ते. अंग्रेज अपना लगान माफ़ नहीं करते और हम आनंद बाबू को नहीं माफ़ करते जिन्होंने पिछले हफ्ते हम सबका अच्छा खासा चूतिया काटा. पहले आप सॉरी बोलो, पहले दर्शकों को फिर हमें.
Sorry. SSS.
What did he do? He basically, we had got a letter from a very innocent and wonderful subscriber, and in his letter the subscriber had ended a sentence with FTW, which I didn't know what is FTW. तो महाशय ने कहा it means fuck the world. तो मैंने कहा fuck the world. तो because I said बड़ा forcefully end किया sentence. बाद में पता चला Twitter से it means
For the win.
For the win. You know, do such and such thing.
1 week
FTW.
I'm not on Hafta. What you've done, Anand?
नहीं, ये मेरी संगत का सारा असर है. अभिनंदन के साथ बैठने का ये सारा का सारा असर है.
So anyway, so those of you who listened to Hafta last week and heard all us uncles trying to decipher millennial lingo, you realize how badly we fell on our face. So we stand corrected.
And the irony is I was making fun of the dad who thought LOL was like lots of love.
Exactly. And then I went and checked. I used to think FML is fuck my luck.
Yeah, that is what isn't
Fuck
that
my
true?
life.
It's fuck my life.
Yeah.
But it can be both. It can be luck also.
Anyway, coming back to more important issues. I'd just like to welcome all the Mufat Khors and non-Mufat Khors on Hafta. आप मुफत खोर के हिस्से बस छोटा ही लगेगा, छोटा हफ्ता, क्योंकि आप पूरा तो सुन नहीं पाएंगे. उसके लिए you'll have to please subscribe and support independent media. Subscribers, you'll get the full hafta. Thank you for subscribing. Spread the word. Also, there are 2 new projects of NL Sena up for you to support. Do support those. We've already made 50% of the budget for the Murthal gang rape story that we want to get to the bottom of. That's 50,000. But for the right versus left violence, the CP, the Communist Party violence versus the RSS violence in Kerala, one of the most violent and bloody districts in the country, we want to send 2 reporters there. For that, we are still far from the goal. So do spread the word, be a part of NL Sena, and help keep news independent. Also use News Social, our social feature, to share our pieces, because if you're one of our top 10 influencers, you'll get a free gift from us, one of our lovely t-shirts or mugs or whatever you want. You can check it out on the NL store. Okay. Now we have in our studio today Neha Dikshit, who's an independent journalist, independent in the true sense. And she writes on a lot of issues, but the latest one is in The Caravan. It's the 1st of Feb issue, is that right, Neha?
Yeah.
And she, writes for Al Jazeera, New York Times, Outlook, Caravan, Scroll, Tehelka, India Today, basically everyone except News Laundry.
Not for the want of asking. I'm just going to put
We
that
can't
out
afford
there.
her, yeah, that's the thing, But those
Pay to keep Neha Dikshit
yeah,
with us.
pay
No, not
to
keep.
have Neha Dikshit write for News Laundry.
I like
guys.
the way you're saying keep her with us, like
I
we're
don't
not going to let her leave. She will stay.
अभी हमारी औकात नहीं है लेकिन होगी जरूर नेहा.
बस अब कोई मुझसे लिखवाएगा नहीं.
But thank you for joining us, Neha.
Thanks.
And those of you who had a good Valentine's, I hope you found love. Those of you who didn't, I hope you saved money so you can subscribe to News Laundry.
यहाँ भी
Okay? क्योंकि मोहब्बत का क्या आती जाती रहती है, लेकिन खबर तो हमेशा मतलब करारी रहनी चाहिए. ठीक है? So we're going to discuss Neha's piece on Mayawati. As you know, the UP election we're in the middle of, and she has done this really long piece and spent some time there, so she'll give us some insights. Sasikala convicted, goes to jail. ISRO launches 104 satellites in a single mission. A moment of pride for India. Got major coverage as well. The government threatens to blacklist BBC for a documentary on poaching in Kaziranga, where the documentary claimed that more people are killed, for poaching than rhinos are killed, and that too without trial. Lurkado. Blast in Lahore yet again, 16 killed, 53 injured, really tragic. Dainik Jagran violates the EC code of conduct. There's a fire against him and also an arrest, am I right?
Yeah.
That's
There's
an
been an
interesting
arrest.
story which has many angles. I don't think any black and whites there coming to which I'll want to see what Anand says, the black and white man. Bill in Lok Sabha seeks to cap on wedding guests. I read about this, by the way. Have you guys read about this? Okay, no one is obliged to stand up when the national anthem is played as part of a film. Anand Ranganathan impact, I'd like to call this. I think the Supreme Court...
Actually,
No,
there's
you
something
still-
different.
It
This is
doesn't
different.
change anything.
You
still
don't
have
need to stand up if the national anthem is part of the film.
Yeah.
The government asked the Supreme Court to make singing national anthem compulsory in schools. Hamari sarkar bhi. Subramaniam Swamy tweets that Mayawati will pull off a Trump in UP. And then says, oh, sorry, I meant Modi.
That was so cool.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are going to also discuss Sagrika's piece, which I don't know why she
Oh
gets
God.
space.
Tamil Teri Ma.
That
Also, Rohit-
as a fellow Tamilian,
Yeah.
I was not outraged.
Aghast.
I'm more outraged at her humor as a humorist. Neha, how long did you spend? So I've read the piece. It's fantastic. It's really in depth, and I think anyone who wants to contest an election should read that piece because the kind of logistics that are required. 3 questions, and then you
Yeah.
can hold forth. One is, how long did you spend there to write a piece like that? 2, clearly you haven't been able to have a long conversation with Behenji herself.
Yeah.
How difficult was it, and how do they keep warding you off, when they know that you're going to cover piece on her? So I'm sure she'd be curious. It's not like she wouldn't know. Second. And third, who would you put your money on in UP? Take it in any order you want.
Okay, so I'll start with your first question. I spent literally reporting on it was for 4 months back to back. And before that, since 2014, mid 2014, there were talks with Caravan that I'm going to do this piece. So I was on and off meeting people wherever I was going for my reporting assignments. This included direct leadership in any area in UP and other places. So, but then the final part of the reporting was done in the last 4 months before the piece came out. Second thing is that as far as accessibility is concerned, when it comes to BSP, everybody knows, and that's how it has always been, that from both the sides, BSP has always said that this is Manuwadi media, and that's why we don't want to engage with him. And there's also this explanation that their core electorate actually doesn't access media, can't read newspapers.
Especially the urban media.
Yeah.
I remember when she became
Urban.
chief minister that time, in the election before the Akhilesh,
Right, yeah.
she gave a very sarcastic barb to the media
Yeah.
when she addressed them as chief minister.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, if you see the last video interview she gave was in 2005, when she did Walk the Talk with Shekhar Gupta, and before that she had done a piece with done Seedhi Baat with Prabhu Chawla. But after that she hasn't really given a video interview. So it's actually both ways, because if you try and meet the bigger leaders in BSP, of course it's more difficult and nobody talks on the record. But if you go to smaller places, smaller towns, and speak to local candidates, or for instance BAMSAFE, there was one BAMSAFE when Kashiram was around, but there's several factions now. But one of them is solidly behind BSP, and these people are there because they have these sabhas in each of the villages. 6 villages will have one sabha. If you try and go and meet them, they do talk about things that are happening within the party and how they are going about it. So for this story, the top leaders that I also met, they didn't tell me about, it wasn't on the record, but all the information anyway did come from them, because it can be, it's very clear that the party the Mayawati is very dictatorial, and she doesn't like other people from the party to talk to the media.
When you have such, amazing people to look up to, like Ambedkar,
But by that definition,
it's just disappointing.
But by your definition, even Ambedkar is very casteist.
Well,
if your definition is of identifying caste, and I know you hold him in almost as high esteem as Bapu, but, he was, as he wore his caste, wanted it separated, wanted it identified as I'm not that, wanted to draw the line that these are Brahmins. There's
So,
a very
you
good
see,
piece by a
this is a very
stand-up artist,
interesting point.
a black,
Yeah, so please,
by a
please.
black stand-up artist, who, this reverse racism, he did a very good piece. He says, a lot of people say that we can make fun of whites. Why can't whites make fun of niggers? Sorry for using that word, but that's the word he used in his. And he says, sure you can, but for that first, let's go back 2,000 years. Let my community come to your continent, take your children, mothers in chains, make them work on my farm for 2,000 years, and then, my friend, you can come here on stage and make fun of me. So context matters.
Yeah, ये बहुत ही मतलब complicated argument हो जाएगी. I mean, what that means is that unless you've actually suffered, you cannot empathize with someone who's suffering.
But
No,
there
you
is
can, but you cannot. It will be politically incorrect for a white man to make fun of a black man because of his color. But reverse racism is not a concept. So
And-
reverse casteism, in my view, is not a concept.
But I mean, the reason
But
why
it's
I say this
also,
is because,
Anand,
yeah, please, yeah.
empathy. I agree with you that empathy should not be limited by one's experiences. One should, and one hopes that at the end of education, reading, exposure to various things in modern society and progressive thought, one would be able to empathize. But empathy is not the same as knowing just how searing and deep-rooted prejudice is.
2 pieces were written. One was Sagarika Ghosh. The piece is called Tamil Terima. Even those who don't understand Tamil can see the OPS Sasikala battle is spicier than Sambar. And one particular paragraph, a few lines from that piece are, the rasam of real politics is bubbling in Dravida Nadu, while Chinnamma Sasikala poses in Pose Gardens and Tamil pride is inflamed over the apex court strictures on Jallikattu. Who can deny the power of Tamil Nadu in India? Not only is, anyway, there was some other...
There's the man
The
having
rasam?
his rava dosa and eating it to his Tamil Nadu's acting governor, because on him rests the choice of who will swear in.
what do you think of the piece? And it led to much outrage, I believe, in the South.
Look, I think that what I think after reading this piece is that not everyone should attempt humor, because it's really tough. It's really tough to be funny and write something incisive at the same time, and not many people can do it. And when you try and do like satire or humor and you can't do it, it just comes out looking really horrible and forced.
She's been
So
attempting
this
it
is-
for a while, actually.
So this then led to a lot of outrage ki North Indian media doesn't know how to report on South. And there was a piece in BuzzFeed, Amit Media. Amit is a generic name for a North Indian cluelessness.
And as Neha
Oh,
was
really?
pointing out,
Neha also. Ha,
Generic
hi,
name,
yeah,
Neha,
Neha
yeah.
is the... But I don't think this is about North-South. Sagarika's piece is just bad, plain, lazy writing. You know, and the confidence that you can get away with it, because, I don't know, she has... I guess
Because
she has
she's a
no...
ghost.
I guess she has
an
no
upper
editor
caste.
telling her ki rewrite karo ya ganda hai, whatever. So you're just, you know...
Chi, ये नहीं carry कर सकते ये क्या आपने?
You know, I mean, as a Tamilian,
so funny?
Yeah.
as a Tamilian, as fellow Tamilian, Abhinandan,
Yes,
you know,
us.
I mean, the whole point is,
We the
look, you can-
intellectuals.
there are some articles, they are so bad that they become so good.
Good, huh.
So I advise people to read this at least 10 times. You know, making sense of Sagarika, I've been saying this for long, is as easy as consuming rasam with chopsticks. Okay? So,
Please, yeah, this is as bad as Sagarika's.
is it? Okay.
Please, I think Anand is extremely witty.
No,
but-
he is usually really good.
The whole point is, you can't be angry at such pieces.
So Dainik Jagran is a Hindi daily. Okay, on 11th February, first phase of the UP polling finished at around 5 o'clock on 11th. At 7:30, Dainik Jagran put up a poll. They don't call it an exit poll, but the methodology is pretty much like an exit poll, saying that BJP is going to win. Now, this has been banned by the Election Commission of India. You cannot be putting up exit polls from the 4th of February to March of 8th, the reason being that you don't want to influence voters. If you see a channel saying something BJP jeetne wala hai, so it's possible the next phase people want to vote for the person who's winning. This
Or it
happened.
can go other way as well. I mean, it can actually, I would say it'll probably go
But
the
the
other way.
behavior of is
I mean, whatever. The
model
point is
code
that
of
you don't
conduct.
want to be influencing. You don't want the media.
No, I'm just talking
or
of this
anything.
fact that, you know, if an opinion poll or exit poll says BJP is going to win, the other people will say, well, you know, let's just go out in
It
huge
could- yeah,
numbers
it
and
could-
make
it
sure
could
BJP doesn't
activate
win.
But
Yeah.
that's
the
the
party base
model code
also.
of conduct. You can't do it. It's
No,
the
no,
law. Yeah, that's
of
the-
course I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Of course I know. But I'm just saying.
So this was a breach. This was pointed out by The Wire. ECI took immediate notice of the story. They directed all the CEOs and all the district electoral officers in Uttar Pradesh to file FIRs. As of yesterday, Dainik Jagran wrote to the chief electoral officer in Uttar Pradesh saying that they've identified their deputy editor, Varun Sharma, as the culprit. Apparently, he cleared it and they're going to take action against him.
So he's the
They-
scapegoat, poor fellow.
Yeah, they also said that this was not an editorial call. This was from the ad department, which is even more problematic.
My
ad
God.
department is making
उनको blame
Ad
as editorial.
department.
Yeah.
Paid news हो गई.
The thing in this case is that, like Madhu pointed out, that for marketing decisions, the editorial team is hardly consulted. because I've worked in magazines where you do a story against in the sense that your story is critical of a particular politician, and then you have ads from the same government in the same magazine, you know. So this happens all the time, and which is why it's really complicated, and one has to discuss the larger corporatization of media.
So my recommendation for you is we have a really good piece by Neha Dikshit, which will come soon as you subscribe. So you must read that, which we'll be able to commission journalists of her caliber to write for us, you know, who spent 4-5 months doing a story. So I would highly recommend you read that piece. Oh shit, it's not on the website. I wonder why. Oh, because not enough people. Oh my God. Okay. So
Please
do read
pay
that
for
piece.
Neha Dikshit's next piece.
So on that note, thank you so much for listening in. Do subscribe to News Laundry. Thanks again, Neha, for joining us. Thank you, panel, for your recommendations. And all you Mufat Khors who are using the Chota Hafta, don't forget my recommendation, okay? It's an important recommendation. All of you who are subscribers have listened to the whole Hafta. Congratulations. Chota Hafta tumhare haath itna hi lagega. We have 2 more News Laundry Sena projects up. Do contribute and top those up soon so we can start doing the story at once. Thanks for joining us. Sun liya? Now go to www.newslaundry.com/subscriptions and subscribe and help keep news independent. Not to brag or anything, but News Laundry Hafta is one of the most followed podcasts in the world. In the news and politics category, go to SoundCloud. We are regularly in the top 50. So you know that you are missing out on something special. Also, we have a really cool podcast player on our app and iOS. So do check it out. Until the next Chota Hafta.